can see, I masked off that area of the garage because I now have my next project. So basically I cut off the garage on that side with plastic, and you've seen this hood if you watch my past videos. I had originally decided to use this, and when I decided I was going to use it, I had removed the paint and everything, and I was going to strip it down, and the hood was in great shape. I mean, this hood has no dents or anything. Great shape. But as I was stripping it down, I went to the underside and I started pulling out these fiberglass inserts. I started to pull them out, and on one of them I noticed that there was an impression of the cleaner, like this hood was actually touching the air cleaner from the engine. And so and that's it, and that's the air cleaner right there. It's not even a really thick air cleaner. It's just, I guess it's a standard air cleaner, but I noticed that the hood was touching. As soon as I noticed that, I decided, well, not going to use the hood, because since I had changed the motor mounts for the Nova, and I had used the 1970 mounts, which raises the engine just a teeny bit, I didn't want to take a risk in using that hood and finding out that it's touching the engine. That would have been bad. So I decided to get this hood, and it's a 2-inch cowl, and I'm so happy with it. It's just awesome. Let me get this light. Alright, so I got this hood, and like I said, it's a 2-inch cowl, and it is in awesome shape. I mean, it looks great. It was shipped to me from Ohio, and it got here in great condition. Now, obviously, with all aftermarket parts, there are some certain areas that needs to be addressed, and so all the little green pieces of tape that's on the hood means those are areas that I will probably be focusing on when I'm prepping the hood. So there's like a dimple. You can kind of see the dimple right on the side. Very minor. High build will take care of that. And then there's another one right here, even super minor, but it's there. I can see it. High build will take care of that. And there was one here that you're probably not going to be able to see. Nope. But it is so minor there. You can kind of see right next to the tape. High build will take care of that. Then there's a little dimple here. Again, high build. Then over here, it kind of looked like it's not perfectly straight. There's kind of like, I don't know, the edge doesn't look perfectly straight. So of course that's also high build. And then the last two, this one over here, let's see if you can pick that up. There's a high spot. No, you can pick that up. It's right next to the tape. I mean, I noticed it in the light. So it's right over here in this area. You can kind of see it. So there's a slight high spot that I need to take care of. And then the last one is over here. Now what I did was I measured this body line. I measured that body line all the way up to here. Then I took the measuring tape and measured this side of the body line of the cowl and all the way down to here. And I noticed that this side is slightly longer than this side. And because it's slightly longer, see if you can pick this up. It kind of looks like, let's move the tape. like there's a dent there. Right over here looks like it's a dent, and so it doesn't really follow the contour of the hood. This contour here, I want it to follow that contour. It kind of looks like it's dented right there, I guess when they were doing the stamping. And this side, the contour does follow. And so what I plan on doing is, I mean I'm not sure. I'm sure that just a little bit of body filler would be able to make that contour nice and even. So not sure yet. I mean, when I do the block sanding, I'm gonna block sand the hood with 80 grit to start off, and that will initially let me see all of the highs and lows, if there are any more in addition to what I have already found. And then I'll take it from there, depending on how high and low, how high and low the dents or the protrusions are. And what I would do is I would take a metal ruler and line it up against the panel, and then look between the ruler and the panel to see the amount of space that I would have to work with. And then from judging that, I would be able to tell whether I need to just use the high build or actually skim it. But from the looks of it, for the majority of the hood, I would say 98% of the hood, aside from this body line there, high build would take care of the hood nicely and don't even need filler. But can't make that judgment call until after I block sand it. So now there is one other area, but it's not on the top, and that's the bottom half. The cowl hood, it is a functioning cowl hood, so the air cleaner does go inside of a hole, and then the air cleaner would take its airflow from here. So it is a functioning cowl hood. But right here, there's a slight, it's very minor, but kind of bothers me, is a slight little dent here. And the other side, it's nice and straight. So I can stick my hand in the cowl inside the air cleaner hole, and I can kind of push that out. Now I'm not going to try to make it perfectly straight, body filler and all that jazz. I'm just going to push it out to make it look a little straight. The dilemma that I have is, I was thinking of, I'm not sure, but having this whole area, including the bottom half of this cowl, I need some lights, the bottom half of that cowl extension, I was thinking of having all that in black. I want the entire bottom of the cowl hood red. That's a no-brainer for me. I do want it red, but I don't know if I want this red, because I'm going to be driving and I'm going to be seeing this, and I think the red would make this really, really obvious. So I thought maybe paint it with flat black. Now I do have single stage flat black, so I was thinking I would mask that area off, when I prep the hood and everything, and do my painting as far as the primer and stuff. You can see, let's see if you can see that. You can see that the sheet metal, how this is a secondary part. So what I would do is I would tape off where the sheet metal is, all the way across, and basically from there all the way up would be black, and it would follow this body line right here. So basically it'll be all this, you see this right here, it would go all the way down, and then go across all the way to this side, and the same thing would happen. And then this part here would be red. So basically just this area here would be black. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Black or should it be red? So that's my little dilemma there. It's a little detail work. I mean, I'm favoring black. That's what I'm favoring. I think I'm gonna go with black. But let me know what you guys think, and then I'll decide from there. So that's basically it. But other than that, I mean, you can look down this panel and it looks sweet. I mean, reflection and all. I mean, I'm taking advantage of this e-coating to try to find any of the flaws, and I've been looking down this panel now for, I don't know, an hour, and I don't see any more flaws. I mean, those where I put the tape are the only flaws. So when I block sand it, I'll know if there's any more. And then I have to also do a test fitting. So I'm waiting on the hinges. I mean, I could have used the old hinges. They work. You know, I could have just painted them and be done with it. But if I'm gonna put a new hood, why not put new hinges, right? So I'm waiting on those to come in. I bought brand new hinges and brand new springs, because there's no way I'm going to use a new hinge with an old spring. So these will accompany that hood, and then I'll probably, I don't know, sell it, make a couple bucks off of it, and recycle that money right into the Nova again. So that's it. That's my next project. So I gotta start getting to work on that. I'm very excited about this because this, oh man, it just looks awesome. I wanted the 2-inch because I don't want it to be all crazy. I still want that clean look to it. So the 2-inch, it functions because I actually need it because of my big engine. You know, it was touching that hood, so that's going to eliminate that little problem, and it's going to give the Nova a little bit more of a, I don't know, mean look. I'm going to love it. So anyway, that's the little update. So let me know about the bottom, that bottom area. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you very much for watching.